everyone. Christine Harrington here, the Savvy Sales Lady, and welcome to Savvy Sales Lady Live. Today, I'm doing this without Wes. It's not Wes's fault, it's mine. And I hope that this background isn't too busy for you. I'm kind of up in the air whether I like it or not. So would you tell me in the comments what you think of the backdrop? Today, we're going to be talking about something that is frankly timely because everyone is talking about AI, especially in the sales world. So what I want to bring you, and I'm going to put a link so you can see this article yourself. The Harvard Business Review did an article, it just came out Friday, how generative AI, oh my gosh, this is going to be a great time, how generative AI will change sales. And it was written by, I'm going to try, pardon me if I mess your names up, Prahankant Sinha, Arun Shastri, and Sally Lorimer. Sally, I got yours right. And basically what this article does, it takes you through how can AI benefit and improve the sales process. And typically sales teams they're not early adopters of technology, but they're saying generative AI may be an exception to that. And sales work typically better when they use regenerative AI. Now, in this article, they say that Microsoft produced their new technology designed to help salespeople and sales manager draft tailored custom emails to get insights about customers and prospects and generate recommendations and reminders. And they're calling it Viva Sales. That's Microsoft. But Salesforce also followed by launching Einstein GPT. I kind of like that name, Einstein GPT. So in the article, they're saying sales with its unstructured, highly variable, people-driven approach, and I might say behavior-driven as well, has been lagging behind functions such as finance and the logistics sector and marketing when it comes to utilizing digital technologies. But now sales is primed to quickly become a leading adopter of generative AI. And AI-powered systems will become the way salespeople will use digital assistants. You all know that I have been back and forth about this because I think ChatGPT and any AI-based software is going to make us lazier. Now, on the back end of it, salespeople can also learn quite a bit from the way that these systems generate and write emails. The emails I've gotten from salespeople has just been horrendous. So this could be used as a learning process as well. That's what I'm thinking. The article says that the sales is well suited to the capabilities of generative AI models. Selling is interactive and transaction intensive, producing large volumes of data, including text from email chains, audios of phone conversations, Zoom. We know that we're selling over on Zoom now in order to have personal interactions. And these are exactly the types of unstructured data that they're saying are designed to work with AI. But to realize the true potential, of course, there are hurdles and challenges to overcome. So AI must be non-intrusively embedded into the sales processes and operations so sales teams can naturally integrate the capabilities into their workflow. Well, yes, and it all started with the customer relation management, didn't it? With CRMs. That's when all of this started coming in, and salespeople quickly learned that it was also a tool for managers to keep track of what sales reps were doing, who they were following up with, and who they weren't following up with. So sometimes sales reps have taken a back seat to using CRMs because of that. But if you are of the mindset that you want to use technology, CRMs, AI, anything else that can help take you to the next level of selling, do it. Instead, just don't focus on this is another tool that can monitor you. You should be monitoring yourself already. You should know already what it is that you want to do each and every day. And those CRM systems, I believe, are excellent tools to keep you flowing in the sales process. And AI could be one way of helping you do that as well. So, you know that these tools can help you fine tune the processes, right? So, let's see first what's possible. So, there is what they call, the article calls reversing administrative creep. Almost every sales organization we touch is cursed with gradual increase of administrative work over time. I hear this all through my coaching. Salespeople focus more on busy work than they actually do selling activities. In my upcoming book, and we'll be talking about it at the end, I talk about this, that every sales team that I have and every salesperson I have ever coached in almost 9 years, 100% of the time, they're focusing less than 30% on selling activities. What they're focusing on is busy work, such as follow-up emails in the sales process is not selling. I'm talking about closing deals. I'm talking about holding selling appointments. Those would be the only two selling activities that I consider sales. So you're having a sales conversation face to face over the phone or on Zoom, or you're closing the deal. 30% of the time, people are not focused on that during their sales day. So new technology will often lead to more training in these areas, more data entry in these areas, and more reports that can be used by not only you, but managers. So generative AI can reverse the administrative creep, for example, by helping salespeople write emails, like I said in the beginning, respond to proposal requests, organize their notes, and automatically update CRM data. Whoa, that in itself would be heaven. But the AI in sales, it's been progressing as well. So by layering the generative AI, the models can produce better recommendations. And, this will all kind of work in. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Meant to shut my watch off. So the salesperson can collaborate with the systems that they're using to improve recommendations in real time. Now, I think this would be really, really helpful because, I know you've done this. So you're sitting about ready to send an email and you're trying to figure out what's the best approach? What's the best words to use? Because words do have impact. And if you're not seeking clarity, your email can seem muddled. So running this by an AI assistant could be very helpful. Plus, if you've got a roadblock in your mind, your writer's block in your mind, that you're not able to express yourself, you may have that interaction with AI to help you collaborate and produce that email. So it can also assist sales managers because they spend so much time studying reports and analyzing sales performance. So most sales reports have progressed from passive to backward looking documents to more interactive, real time diagnostics, drill down capabilities. But with AI, reporting systems can be even more powerful and forward looking. So managers can pose questions to get insights that can help salespeople improve and for delivering more pointed and motivational coaching feedback. One of the biggest complaints I hear from sales managers is they don't have time to do sales coaching. They don't have time at all, which is why they bring in someone like me to help them with their sales coaching. AI could be putting me out of business. Who knows? But even with the planning, sales planning tasks, they can take weeks out in order to for sales managers to plan and in order to formulate key account strategies and different ways to interact with customers and products that can help the salesperson improve. So we know all of this is in the very, very beginning stages, and there is a journey that's going to unfold. And my guess is it's going to unfold really rapidly. So, one of the things that they point out in the article is dealing with inaccuracies and inconsistencies. Now, I have experienced this myself when I have used AI to ask a question or uh, to pose uh, a to pose a situation that I'm working on, and oftentimes, not always, but oftentimes, it doesn't they're giving me inaccurate answers. Sometimes I've asked the question twice and I've gotten 2 different answers. So, there is going to be an art to asking questions, just like there's an art in keyword search. So, sales organizations, they're gonna have a learning curve on what's the right way to interact and ask questions and have successful prompts to improve the answer. So, I'm still playing around with it. If anybody has played around with this, would you let me know in the comments? Because I would love to know your take on all of this as well. So, I think everybody's gonna realize the value quickly on AI. And as they say in the article, as the power of this disruptive technology grows exponentially, it's possible to start realizing values in weeks, not months. I believe that to be true. And one strategy for quick results is to integrate capabilities into existing sales systems. So the example they use is generative AI can improve the tools salespeople use to write emails or develop sales presentations and proposals. And it can boost the quality of AI generated suggestions by incorporating insights about the customers. Now that is interesting. Wouldn't you agree? So you tell the AI about the customer and it gives you some suggestions. So that would be interesting to see. So I'm not going to go into the entire article. I want you to read it yourself. It is very good, and I highly recommend that you take some time to kind of break it down, just kind of unpack the email. And I agree that this is all going to rapidly become the next digital assistant for salespeople and sales managers. Matter of fact, in this article, the Harvard Business Review believes that it can boost productivity up to 50%. Now, we'll have to see how that plays out, but that's what they're predicting. So I'm going to link that, as I said, down below. And then I also want to talk to you about one other thing. One of the things that I have decided to do is open up on my website one coaching call. If you go to contact me and you schedule an appointment, there will be a choice that you can have one personal consultation. That's it, just one personal consultation. Instead of, maybe realizing that you may need 3 to 4 months coaching, maybe you just need one coaching session. Maybe you have something that you want to talk over and get further insights on, which would be booking an appointment with me. The fee is $150 for the hour, but whatever it is that you need, maybe you're a top performer and all of a sudden you're starting to slide and you want to talk this over with someone else. You want to talk it over with a sales coach, or maybe you're preparing for a presentation and you want somebody like me to have another set of eyes and maybe help you refine and tweak your presentation. I decided to do this because someone reached out to me last week and said, "Hey, I just, do you ever do just one personal consultation? I've got something that I want to run by you and get your take on it." And I thought, well, sure, why not? And I haven't done this before in the past. So it's just for this one time thing where you feel like you just need somebody else's eyes, or you need some feedback from a neutral source, preferably a sales coach. I've been in sales for over 42 years. My friend Randy Chafee says he's been in for 4 decades. That does sound better than 42 years, Randy. I have to admit that. But if you find that you just want one consultation, I have that available now. And I don't always talk about my services on live streams or in videos or recordings. So I just wanted to put that out there. And then I've had questions about the book. Okay, the missing link, uh, the secret to sales consistency. It is in the editor's hand. We just had on Sunday a uh, a brief. We just talked about different things that we could do to the book. Where I'm thinking about making it a workbook instead of a real, a hardcover book. I'm thinking about making it a workbook, and I'm going to produce it in an ebook too, with interactive links as well. So be patient. I know I've been talking about this for what, 2 years now. I had no idea how big of a project this is, but I want my first book not just to be a little ebook that you can buy, or I just didn't want it thrown together. I wanted it to be a great source that you can pick up over and over again. So be patient. So That's the end of our time today. And I want to thank you for joining the Savvy Sales Lady Live. Don't forget to watch next week at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And remember, sales is a journey, not a quick trip around the block. And give me your feedback on the on the backdrop. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.